Hey guys, it's a lot quieter here on the corner of 26th and St. Paul Street tonight, but there are still a few crews out here working. If you take a look down at the tracks, you can see there are some workers working to clear the tracks. They're hosing them off tonight. Now, that's because the hope is to get the tracks clear for trains to pass through here tonight. Now, the city says they are checking other locations that were similar to this one before this major collapse, but of course, the priority right now is figuring out how this happened. The process began early. Crews out here at 5 a.m. spending hours cleaning up. This aerial view from Elevated Element shows what those crews faced. Task number one, getting the cars out of the way.
What am I gonna do?
Tim Rogers says he's still trying to figure that out. He thought there was a chance he could get his car back intact.
I honestly thought I'd get it back and it would just, be body damage. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Rogers says after what his insurance company told him about the road collapse being an act of God, he's been told legal action may be his best option. After the cars were cleared, getting the tracks cleared was next so trains can get back to their normal schedule and route. As for the residents who say they saw this coming,
my anger is that we're in this situation because it was a pass the buck between the city and CSX.
Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake says the city responded to their calls this time last year with a test of the structural stability of 26th Street and found there were no structural weaknesses. 26th Street residents Sharon and Jim Zitzer say
they were wrong. Yeah.
They were wrong.
They were wrong.
They were wrong.
The question now, the mayor says, is what happened between the time those tests were administered and Wednesday afternoon.
The citizens hold me accountable. I'm holding my agencies accountable to make sure that we figure out what happened. I want to get to the bottom of it just like everyone else does.
The cleanup continues. There are more tests ahead.
Charles Street is going to remain closed until we conduct ground penetrating radar. We're going to come in and evaluate this area to make sure there are no more voids underneath the ground before we open it up to traffic.
There was no school for students here at Margaret Brent today, but we have learned they will be back in class tomorrow. What we've also learned about tomorrow is that the city will be meeting with residents right here of this 26th Street block, and those residents will find out how structurally sound this block is where they're living and when they'll be able to get back inside their homes. For now, we're live in Baltimore. Katrina Bush, ABC 2 News.